Minnesota is an equitable distribution state that limits divisible property strictly to marital property. Property acquired during the marriage through the earnings, efforts, or contributions of either spouse. Premarital property, gifts, and inheritances are non-marital property protected from division in divorce. Minnesota's marital property analysis is careful about separate property tracing. Non-marital property that has been kept separate and identifiable throughout the marriage retains its non-marital character. Non-marital property that has been commingled with marital funds may be treated as marital property or require judicial apportionment. Minnesota courts apply an equitable division standard considering the length of the marriage, contributions, economic circumstances, and the needs of each party. Fault is not a factor in property division under Minnesota law. Minnesota's homestead exemption. Minnesota provides an unlimited homestead exemption for the family homestead, up to $450,000 in value for agricultural land up to 160 acres, and for urban homesteads. This unlimited exemption makes Minnesota real estate significantly protected from creditor execution. For judgment creditors, Minnesota's homestead exemption means that the primary residence, up to $450,000 in value, is not accessible, making other assets the priority enforcement targets. Wage garnishment in Minnesota. Minnesota limits wage garnishment to 25% of disposable earnings, consistent with federal law, with specific protections for very low-income earners. Minnesota recognizes tenancy by the entirety for real property. Jointly held real property by married couples is protected from individual creditors of either spouse. The homestead exemption combined with tenancy by the entirety protection makes bank account levy and wage garnishment the primary practical enforcement tools for many Minnesota collection matters. People Locator Skip Tracing identifies Minnesota debtor employment and banking relationships for wage garnishment and levy enforcement. Visit peoplelocatorskiptracing.com to place your order.